What's the deal, y'all? It's Dean. But I keep telling y'all, man, we coming back with heat, man, again and again, man. Dean, by any means, man. Tell people, man, that you know, man. A like, come subscribe, man. We over here bringing different content, a lot of boxing content, a lot of social injustice content, and then some basketball, football, whatever else my heart sets on at the time. But what's going on, y'all? I wanted to talk about they already destroyed our sons, and now they trying to corrupt our daughters. This rap music thing got to stop, man. And I love rap music. I actually like rapping. I'm actually pretty good at it. The sad part is it's just the message in the music, and the only thing that sell is a negative message in the music. They already done killed our sons out here with all the gang banging and the violence and the drugs and the money and the women and everything else that they have made something that we value, something that a young black male feels as though if he don't have these things, then he's worth nothing. If he's not tough, then he a lame. If he's not he don't come from the hood, he don't come from the streets. We've glorified these things. Guys spending a bunch of time in jail, doing certain things, and then we've glorified these things, saying they real ones and they street dudes, and they this and that. They them bulls. It's all a facade, man. It's all fake, man. They brag about how many bodies have dropped in Chicago and in Philadelphia and in Miami and in Los Angeles and Houston and Cleveland and New York City and all over the globe, man. They have bragged about in New Orleans and Baton Rouge. They make music about how it's okay and acceptable to kill young black men. And now you got the females running the rap game. You got the Lottos, the Sexy Reds, the Cardi B's, the Meg The Stallions, the Miss Miamis. I mean, the Meg The Stallions. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. They doing their thing right now. But why are they letting them do their thing? It's not because they talking holistic stuff. They got our women thinking that their bodies is the only way that they're valuable. And if they ain't talking about getting over on a dude, thinking that the only value that they can see in a man is what he can do for her and not the value in herself. How can she value that man? Really got them thinking they got to wear all this makeup and these weaves just to say she pretty. Made them hate themselves, they lips, they nose, they hair, everything about themselves. That's why they go and get BBLs and go get their body done and try to be something that they're not. All this to impress the so-called baller or so-called street dude or so-called football player, basketball player. And then complain about him having multiple women that's just like her. They trying to corrupt our daughters' minds. They don't want them being young, powerful women, comfortable in their sexuality, still sexy, but stand for something. Business women, really stand behind a black man, and let you turn them against them, keeping the family together, having straight values. Nah, they ain't talking that. That's not the music that gets pushed. That's not the music that one of the famous songs right now is a song called Pound Town, talking about how in a booty hole being brown. That's what's popular nowadays. A young woman is out here talking about a guy going to take her to Pound Town, and while he's doing that, he's going to notice that her booty hole is brown. We've made everything that's negative a positive. We have made things that are negative a positive. We have made things that used to be very unacceptable, very acceptable. And all of this is strategic and by planning. Because they know if they get to the woman is the first nurturer of the child, and the child will receive whatever message that she puts out. And it's the reason why these young guys, NBA YoungBoy says something. Man, you could tell something about a dude, just look at it, look at their mama. He 100% right, because everything I see about him, I can see in his mama. I see why he talk the way he does, why he act the way he does. Blueface. I see why he talks the way he does, the way he acts the way he does. It makes sense. They came to destroy our daughters. Glorify them, show their beauty, but show them being raunchy, not respected, not classy, not somebody you actually would take serious. Just somebody you would want, just for one night, like Luther Vandross. That's what they want. They want her to be a baby mom and not a wife. They want her to be a thought and not a respectable woman, not a doctor, not a lawyer, not a music mogul, not somebody that's in the rap game actually making things happen, not a basketball coach, not a mentor, not a counselor. They made all of those things uncool. They made it uncool to cook for your man. If he ain't dropping the bag, baby girl, he's worth nothing. Y'all made these women go out here and believe that they siblings, they brothers, they cousins are nothing, are worth nothing. And then it goes hand in hand because then the young men, they know that girls only want them for the money, so they act however because they got the money. Because deep down in their heart, they don't believe she rocking with him for real, so he gonna treat her however, and she'll stay here as long as I'm buying her a Louis Vuitton bag every here and there. You got women out here that say they can't date a guy that got a regular job. Meanwhile, she has a regular job. All because everybody out here are they seeing what they're trying to live out what they see on TV. Got basketball wives out here, women in their 30s and 40s fighting on national TV with kids that's grown. You got Larsa Pippen out here dating Michael Jordan's son and other NBA players. Meanwhile, while her son is trying to have an NBA career. Don't think about how it affects them because it's in our culture to be selfish. It's in our culture right now to teach these young women that their bodies is all they have to offer. If she ain't got big tatas and a big behind, she is worth nothing. If she don't give up that peace sleeve, it's worth nothing. And if she's giving up that peace sleeve, then he definitely better be dropping a bag on it. So all the guys that's up and coming, it ain't no a woman hold you down no more. It ain't none of that find a ride or die chick. Remember, that's what it used to be. That ain't none of that happening no more. Ain't no more ride or die chicks. We made to look at a guy that's trying to be on the straight and narrow and trying to do the right thing as a lame. They really came and corrupt our daughters, got them walking in their masculinity, got them acting like they could fight dudes and shooting guns and doing all types of stuff that was never happening 20 years ago, even when the drug game and things like that was at its worst. But that's how things go, man. When we push these propagandas, when we sit up there and let these people, the protected community, when we sit up there and let them control our music, let them control our message, let them control our education, you letting them control who you are. They made us value. They made us value things that are unvaluable. They told a black woman that the best part of her body is her tatas and her behind and not her brain. You see girls get on the highway and stop traffic and get out there and start twerking in the middle of the street like twerking is a new talent. They wanted to put twerking in the Olympics. Like twerking is the new, I don't know. Twerking is the new sport. Not mine. I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that for my daughter. I don't want that for my son, that being the only batch of type of women out here he could get. You got girls out here that know how to bag up drugs but don't know how to fry chicken. They know how to change cup and lean but don't know how to change a diaper. They okay with being ratchet. They shout that they ratchet. They make fun of it. They call themselves the B word. They demean themselves. They call themselves the B word. And it's okay. So that's why this female music is so popular right now, because it's the message that they want to be pushed. We already got the boys. They drill music. They gang banging. They doing weird little dances, wearing pocketbooks. We got them. Now let's make sure we get the woman. Let's make sure it's no point behind return. Let's make sure. Let's make sure they can't recover from this. Because if we could get the women out here acting crazy and acting like men and devaluing themselves, you got Sukiana's out here. She on BET Awards in a doggy style position. Because we've taught her that all she's worth is sex and money. That's all she's worth. Her being a good mother is worth nothing. Her being a good person is worth nothing if her ass not fat. You got women out here gang banging and talking about what hood they from. Are you kidding me? Not how beautiful they are, how smart they are. You got women out here that teach other women that if she's messing with a college guy or a guy that just got something going on for itself that's not illegal, that fast money, without fast money, they can't live. They don't want no guy that got no paycheck. Even though he probably getting more money than the guys just living fast. Got them smoking cigarettes, tattoos all over their face and body. And I ain't even so mad at the tattoos. I'm mad at the mindset. I think their brain is tattooed. Tattooed with a bunch of negativity and a bunch of things. These are the women that's going to be nurturing the next generation. How is any of this making us better? How is any of this going to make us better at? And the craziest thing is that they get famous and move out the hood. They get famous and move right away from everything that they say that they are. You don't see the hypocrisy in that? Our boys is done. They already got them killing each other, thinking that the only way they could be something is if they able to kill another black man and claim that they tough. You got 40 and 50-year-old men that you'll walk through a neighborhood out Los Angeles and they'll ask you what set you from. Nah, they want our spirit, they want our minds, and we letting it happen. And we just sitting by letting it happen. Pound town, booty hole brown. Throat baby, I want to bust all on you. This is what our kids listening to. I seen this little thing on Twitter. These young girls, man, they was asking them what's their favorite song. And like 5 little girls was singing Pound Town, man. It almost made me cry, man. Cause I got daughters that age. It's a shame. But that's the life we living in. And that's the things that we going through. And we gotta make a change. If we don't, we done. We already public enemy number one. We already behind enemy lines. You already the target. And now you make yourself a super target. We don't walk with dignity no more. We don't got no more integrity. We ain't got no more honor. We ain't got no more pride in who we are and where we come from. They destroyed our sons. They destroying our sons. Now they want to corrupt our daughters. Corrupt the seed. Corrupt the seed that grows from the ground. They want to tattoo their minds. Forget their body. They want to tattoo their minds. What believe in the thing that a man really ain't, where he really a coward, believing that that's a real man. They've done a hell of a job at it. Thinking that the jailbird guy is good for her. That's who gonna lead her. She won't even listen to a stand-up man with integrity because he don't slap her up. He ain't rough enough. He actually respects her. We got women out here so lost that it's a whole red pill movement based off of just guys being nice guys. That if you simp, a girl gonna be messing with some other dude and not gonna respect you. And the sad part of it is it's true. That's the saddest part. It's really true. Better go watch Hitch. You don't see people send flowers on Tuesday. Decorum is dead. Romance is dead. Chivalry is dead. The female's making it that way. You be chivalrous to a female, she call you a lame. Sad, man. You name all the top female rappers now, and then I'm gonna ask you, what content do they make? Give me the 5 popping female rappers now, and guess what they all got in common? The corruption of these young girls' minds. None of them talking about nothing real, nothing with no substance, nothing that's actually going to matter in real life when you a real adult. And the craziest part is, I know they not even teaching their kids this. What they tell their kids, they telling their kids exactly what I'm saying right now. You got to be better than mommy. How about mommy start by being better? Then maybe, just maybe, that baby will have a chance at it. Back in the day, you used to see all the guys on TV, all the urban shows, the Cosby shows, Fresh Prince, Martin. They used to wear HBCU products all the time. You used to always see them in some fresh sneakers and college sweatshirts and all that. And you see none of that no more. If it ain't Balenciaga, if it ain't Gucci, Louis, it don't matter. You a lame. You ain't driving in a push to start. That's not a real car. You ain't a drug dealer. I ain't messing with you. You don't make over 100,000 a year. I ain't dealing with you, sir. Meanwhile, she doesn't make $100,000 a year. Definitely not after taxes. Pound town, booty hole brown, yo. Throat baby. I want to bust all on you. Wow. That's where we at. That's where we at, y'all. No more Lauryn Hills. No more Queen Latifahs. No more MC Lights. No, 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 no. That's dead. It's over. A woman talking positive about woman having power and woman being prideful and sticking behind their black brothers. No, 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 no. Can't be talking about that. I want y'all to think about this. Name me the top 5 female rappers right now. And then ask yourself what they all got in common. I appreciate y'all. This is Dean. By any means. Keep telling y'all, I'm gonna keep coming with the heat. I'm gonna bring different content. I'm gonna talk about whatever comes to my mind at the time. Mostly boxing and social injustice issues, because those are probably 2 of the things that I love the most. We'll get into relationship stuff and other stuff a little bit later as my subscribers get a little bit bigger. But the main thing that I know I was put on this earth to do is try to make a change. And everybody always told me, man, I got a voice and a lot of passion that it possibly could. So I'm gonna focus mostly on that. I love boxing, so I have to talk about it. The other sports, they go on so much. It's not as personal as a boxing sport. So it's like, yeah, I can easily talk about LeBron James and everybody, but y'all see that enough on ESPN and FS1 and Fox and all that stuff all the time. Y'all hear about it enough. Now, when I see stuff crazy or guys not getting the credit they deserve and certain things going on, certain storylines, yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk about that. But at the end of the day, man, anybody that's listening to my voice, man, be a part of the change. Don't be the problem. Dean, by any means, y'all already know. Get at me.